So at this point you might notice that I've done a couple of things. That's because I haven't worked on this in about a year. Probably 12 months? 14 months? 14 months, because 12 is a year. So, yeah, there was a bunch of legal issues that happened, but that is resolved now. So here's what we've got. I finished up the magazine. I've got a shell in there, I think. Everything is one object. Let me see if I remember how to do that. It's been 14 months since I've used Maya, so I think it's mesh separate. Yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and X-ray. No, the shell appears to be gone. Unless it's in duplication. It is in duplication. There it is. Okay, so I'll probably do something about that later. Yeah, so I did the slide. These two things should be parented. Center pivot. DV. There we go. Yeah, the slide. Oh wait, is it? No, it's not. I want the slide and this back face to be the same object. Oh crap. Hang on. What's just this face? Is this right? Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and center pivot that. Oh, it's because I did mesh separate. I see the issue. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to take both of these and I want to combine them. I want to then change the pivot point to be here, just so that I know where it is, and then it should, yeah. Okay, cool, that's what I wanted. So then that bolt travels all the way back, and then ideally you would see a shell sort of move up into position, and the thing would snap shut. I said in the description that I wasn't going to animate this, but I do kind of want it to be ready for animation just in case that ever happens. So I'm gonna start leaving most of this as is. So a couple things we have left to do before we're done. I need to make this site, which I have an idea for. We're gonna do that today, and then I want to combine all the stuff together and get UVs laid out, because I don't think I did that before I stopped working on it. So let me look at panels. That was, oh, it's saved layouts, isn't it? Yeah, perspective UV editor. I may have. Did I do that? Oh, I may have. Oh, okay. I may have laid out UVs already. Show me the checker thing. Yeah, that looks like I did that. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, I just potentially, oh no, I was gonna say I saved myself a bunch of work, but I forgot to do the holographic site, so I didn't. Okay, so let's do that first. Ref finished mesh. All of these are no longer under finished mesh, so let's add selected objects, hide them, and then unhide them, because I actually do want a couple of things. I want this part, I want this part, and I want this part. Remove visible. Okay, so I just want these so that I have some sort of reference. Oh, do I want the box below it? Yeah, you know, I might as well, just so that I've got some sort of width reference. So, there's no front reference for this, so I'm gonna have to kind of eyeball it. So what I'm gonna do is sort of an EOTech holo site, I think, that's going off of memory. So let me Google it really quick just to make sure. EOTech holo. I can't type. And then images. Yeah, something like this. I don't want this big bulky thing in the back. Or the front. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, something small, a big dial, and then just sort of that arch in the center. I don't like how thick it is, though. Because, you know, this is supposed to be a little futuristic, so... Oh, I guess that is the front. Okay. So, that's sort of what I'm going for in terms of general design, but we are going to stick with Sturban's profile right here, a little bit more angular. I am going to have a rounded top, though, just because I want to practice with beveling. So, let's go ahead and panels... Actually, wait, there's a shortcut right there. X-ray... So, what do I want to do? I want either a box or a plane. I haven't decided. Create a polygon something. Plane? Cube? I just want a square. How much do I care about this? I'm going to extrude it inwards anyway. Let's start with the plane. There we go, plane. So then rotate it 90 degrees, and then move it. I just want to put it right there. Switch over to vertex mode. Grab these two, bring them down. Grab these two, pull them over. I messed up a little bit right there. That's fine. So then I want to add an edge loop right about... Okay, that's cool. That's not what I wanted. Alright, relative distance. Okay. I wish that window wasn't so huge. There we go. So then focus this window. I want to put it there. That's fine, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this edge. I'm going to press the extrude button. I'm going to bring it up. That's fine. I'm going to go into vertex mode. I'm going to bring this over here. Okay, so that's sort of the profile that we need, which is cool. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to duplicate this object. I'm going to drag it to the other side. I'm going to inverse the normals. You don't need to worry about what that means. Right, so how do I want to do this? First of all, I want to combine these meshes just so that they're both the same thing. These aren't centered, but that's fine. So, just for fun, let's go into face mode. Just so that I can be sure. Can't really see. Oh, that's perfect. Excellent. I want to put them right there. Okay. And then I just want to line it up with that corner. I'm not being super precise, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Okay, so then I want to take these two edges and I want to bridge them. I think it's in the modeling toolkit. Get rid of that window, I don't need it. Bridge, yeah, divisions. A bunch. I want probably... Oh. Wait, how was I going to do this? Offset source? Bridge offset. Curve type. Blend. Ooh, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Blend, curve. Curve, blend, linear. Okay, well, let's stick with blend for now, because that's really cool. Taper. What does taper do? Whoa! Okay, alright. No, let's not do any taper. Twist. That's kind of cool, but it's not what I want. So divisions. Yeah, I think 9. 9 looks pretty good. Okay. Press enter to confirm that. Let's grab these faces, because this is still a 2D image, or a 2D plane rather. I want to extrude it inward. -Z. Okay. And it's a little tall, but I'll fix that here in a minute. How thick do I want it to be? That's probably right. So then take these two edges. Do I want to delete them? Think about this. Do I want to delete them? Yes, because then I can just bridge them across. Okay, so I want edge mode, nope, that edge, and then that edge, and then bridge. Cool. No divisions, no twist, that's fine. Do the same thing here, and here. Okay, and then I guess here. Okay, so then we need to invert the normals. So that looks pretty good. I'm noticing... Okay, so let's take this, center pivot, and then I want this center pivot to line up with the center of the gun. So to do that, I'm just going to move it here. Okay, that is lined up on the center of the gun. Cool. So then I can just scale it a bit outward, and then just a touch downward. In fact, actually, I might just slide it straight down. Oh, wait, hang on. Do I care? You know, the funny thing is, if I do that, well, no, it loses the profile. Okay, so let's take these edges. Those edges. And then if I bring them down, how does that look? You know, it's still pretty cool. It doesn't line up exactly with the profile anymore, but I don't know that I particularly care. In fact, what I'm almost wondering is if I can get... Oh, what? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, so these two are the same thing. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. That makes sense. Yeah, what I'm wondering is if I can get this sort of curve, or this sort of angle to continue upwards. So like if I did that, and then that, and then that, what is that? Okay. So it would be these two, I guess? No, hang on, I want this one and this one, this one and this one. Okay, it's kind of weird, but it's also kind of working. So let's finish it out and let's see what it looks like. So I need... it's probably easier just to do an edge mode, to be honest. Now that I'm looking at it. So then these two. Go over here. Did I mess that up? Yes, I did. Okay. Control click these. Control click these. Control click these. It's kinda cool, but it's also kinda not. And then if we go back, what does it look like? You know, actually, now that I'm looking at it, it does look better sloped. I just need to work on the slope. Because right now it isn't particularly good. So if I take these vertices and I move them back, does that look better? Kind of. So then, what I want to do next is I want to take these guys, I want to scale them flat like that. Move it just a touch back. Take these guys, make sure I've got the right ones. If I do, scale them flat. Is it doing what I want it to? It might not be. You know, there are brushes in my... I wonder if a brush would help. Yeah, brushes never help. Don't ever let me use brushes. I took a digital sculpting class in college where we had to use Mudbox, and I was so bad at it. I ended up doing my final project in Maya. Just because I couldn't deal with Mudbox. It's not fun for me. Like, it has some really cool features, but yeah, it's just not for me. I've entered a dangerous territory. I'm kind of eyeballing individual vertices, and I'm not making them symmetrical. So this could go well. It probably will not, but it could. Oh, I have an idea. Hang on. I might not actually have enough undos in my history for all the changes I've done, but I have such an idea. Yeah, I don't have enough undos in my history. Okay. Well, you know what? I think that's a sign that I should just stop fiddling with it. Yeah, the problem is it's so hard to tell from this angle. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna stop touching. That's not that bad. Okay. So then the next thing we need is that dial. I'm gonna add a little bit of detail to it. So create polygon cylinder. Put that guy right there. Right here. I need my channels box. Whoops. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Why does this menu keep getting huge? Go away, outliner. Thank you. Okay. Hang on. I think this image might be distorted. I might have messed up the ratio a little. Yeah, I think it did, because it's way taller, or way wider than it is tall. Okay, that's fine. Scale it in like that. That's about right. So then it can live right here. Okay. So then I want to take all of these faces and I want to extrude them individually. But I feel like it won't do what I want it to do. So what I can do is I can take all of these and then extrude them and then switch to local mode. Oh no, that's global mode. I'm sorry. Switch to local mode. Scale them. Nope, scale them inward just a bit. And then move them outward just a bit. Now, do I want that to actually happen? Well, let's think about this. Let's look at some reference art, shall we? So, I need one with a good picture of the dial. Ooh, that's a good picture. Okay, that's interesting. So it's got like individual slats instead of bumps. Interesting. Okay. Can I find somewhere else that would corroborate this? That image is taking too long to load. That one looks like it has slats. Yeah, okay, so it looks like it's got slats instead of, so what if I did this instead? I just made it really thin and then brought it out. Oh, that's not right. Scale it inward. Smaller. Yeah, it's about right there. And then it is scaled in just a little bit. And then pulled out. Like that. You know, I think that's okay. It's not, you know, true to source or anything, but, you know, who cares? Very high poly count, though. What happened there? I must have clicked the button. Hang on. Is it fixed? Okay, I must have clicked something. Okay, that was weird. Okay. It's the really fun part about 3D modeling. You make a mistake and then you end up doing the same thing you just did, and then after like the third or fourth time redoing this thing that you just did, you get really, really good at it. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay, you know, I'm done trying to be clever. Okay, and I messed up. There we go. So then can I save these faces too? I know I'm getting probably really marginal savings here in terms of polygon count, but I kind of don't care. What is this right now? Faces, 120 faces on just this knob. So these faces can go. Okay. Yep, that seems legit. Let's minimize. Yep, works just fine. So long as nobody tries to rotate it, we will be fine. Okay. Actually, I feel like I should scale it down a bit. It just looks really, really big. Let's make sure that it's not showing any of the faces we deleted. Make sure that it's actually attached to the thing. Okay, that should work. You know what? Let's duplicate this. Put it right there, but smaller. And flatter. Maybe a bit bigger. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll keep that. Okay. So now for the question I really don't want to ask.